All right, so in this video, I'm going to give you a few ways that you can instantly get rid of nervousness in a game or practice. And honestly, this is going to apply to anywhere in life too. I feel like this is probably the most worthwhile skill to build as an athlete, because once you master it, once you're finally getting out of your own way, you can really start to scratch the surface of your potential. But until then, you're gonna be at a fraction of it. And so first we gotta talk about, why does nervousness happen? Why does stress and anxiety happen? Stress occurs in the mind as a natural human response to perceived challenges or threats, triggering the fight or flight response. So when we're playing and we get nervous, our brain is basically telling us that we are in danger. There is a threat. Our lives are at stake. Nervousness and stress and anxiety also happens when we have an excessive focus on trying to control things, especially things that are beyond our influence. So our brain activity can actually be measured, and it's been found that certain feelings that arise within us are associated with certain levels of brain activity. So this is a chart. It's a brainwave state chart. And when we are nervous, when we are anxious, our brain is usually in the beta state. So you can see the brain waves there. They're very fast and they're very chaotic. And you'll notice when you are nervous, your brain is just speeding up. It's like hyperactive. Now, a slower moving brain tends to be more calm, more relaxed. And you'll see as you get into calmer brainwave states like alpha, the brain activity looks more coherent and less chaotic. So now that we know that, we know the key is to slow our brain down. And this is why, like I talked about in my meditation video, I don't know, it was a few videos ago. This is why we meditate, to develop the ability to alter our brainwave state on command, to enter a state of full presence and get out of fighting with, identifying with our mental chatter, and to enter basically the flow state on command. But when we are playing, we need like a trigger to recenter ourselves and to remind ourselves to play loose and play free and not be a victim to everything going on outside of us, everything in our external environment, but to create a state of peace in our internal environment. We need to basically snap ourselves out of our brain trying to keep us safe, our brain making us scared of failure, because we know that failure is not going to kill us. We know that making mistakes in front of people, no one cares. Your teammates don't even care. You will forget about your mistakes next week. So we just need to stop ourselves from going down these mental rabbit holes. And the first thing that really helped me out a lot was controlling my physiology, or controlling my body. So not trying to force things down with our mind, we take control of our body. And when we are stressed, we're in that fight or flight state, our body gets very tense. Our movements get very stiff and like tweaky. Our breathing gets very shallow. So when I find myself getting all tense, I really just actively loosen myself up. And I have the awareness to relax every single muscle in my body. Put your focus on a single area of your body and just fully relax all the tension. And then just slow that breathing down too. And it's crazy because your mind, if you make this a habit, your mind will start to follow what your body does, because you're telling your mind that you are not in danger. I also will move deliberately slower and not rushed. Move relaxed. I always tell my athletes, relaxed, simple moves, simple footwork. Another underrated thing that will help is just smiling. Even if you fake a smile, it's basically impossible to feel bad about anything if you are just even forcing a smile. When you smile, every single cell in your body is responding to it. Go ahead and just try it right now. You can feel the difference. When nothing's going right, just smile about it. Laugh it off. Remember, it's not that serious. Another thing I like to envision is getting out of my head and into my body, and also turning my focus sometimes towards the other team. Sometimes I need to turn my focus away from what I need to do and just focus on beating the other team. And so secondly, when that nervousness comes up, we have to talk to ourselves differently. Remember the power of our perception. Our perception, or the meaning we put onto something, it literally becomes that, and we can change the meaning. So for me, I had to take the importance away from winning or losing. I had to make the game less serious. I had to detach from the outcome and really just have fun. Lately when I've been playing, or when I'm about to play, all I say is, okay, the goal is just to have fun. That's it. I don't care if I win or lose. And that, even though it's super simple, has helped me so much. Like, I have to remind myself that I'm playing a sport that is supposed to be fun. And watch the video I made if you're not having fun in your sport anymore. That can provide some additional help. Whenever I played not to mess up or played scared to fail, I would also always repeat to myself, be aggressive, play to win. Whatever you can say to yourself or even do. One of my players said she wipes her sneakers and it's like wiping off the last point. No matter how crazy it is, if it recenters your focus and reminds you to play free, do it. It really is that simple. We just are so habitually trained to fall victim to whatever our mind is telling us to try to keep us safe. But we don't have to do that. We have to train ourselves in the opposite direction. So hopefully that helped. See ya.